What did you think when you saw him?
Cold. Cold. Very cold. No emotion.
None.
Tonight, with a gag order lifted, we're hearing for the first time from the Moscow police chief who played a key role in the investigation that led to Brian Kohberger's conviction.
Connecting neighborhoods across the Treasure and Magic Valleys, telling stories from within our communities. This is Idaho News 6.
Thanks for joining Idaho News 6. I'm senior reporter Don Nelson. Tonight, Brian Kohberger is incarcerated in Idaho's maximum security institution. It's where he'll spend the rest of his life after admitting to the brutal murder of 4 University of Idaho students. After 2.5 years of waiting, friends and family of the victims spent hours pouring out their grief, anger, and even compassion at Kohberger's sentencing hearing on Wednesday. In just a moment, we'll hear more from the 2 surviving roommates. But first, the former Moscow chief of police opening up about the early days of the investigation. ABC's Kana Whitworth was first to sit down with Chief James Fry. Here's what we learned. Chief Fry defended his department when people called them podunk or the Keystone Cops.
I said from day one, we're going to protect the integrity of this case no matter what.
Yep.
And even at my cost of comfort at times.
Chief Fry said they did everything right, asking for help from the state and federal levels.
For 7 weeks, we just focused. And that doesn't always happen. No pride, no fights. Local, state, federal law enforcement coming together. That doesn't always happen, and it did on this one. Yeah.
Chief Fry said he agreed with the plea deal and said he believes more information will come out as documents are unsealed in the coming months. In the years since the murder, Fry has actually moved on to a new role with the West Richland Police Department in Washington.
New chilling details have emerged from the trove of police documents just released in the Idaho student murders case. I'm neighborhood reporter Riley Shoemaker, and among the files, an exotic dancer in Washington said a man matching Kohberger's description stared at her and made her feel unsafe. A Tinder match told police he once asked her, "What's the worst way to die?" Investigators also outlined the brutal nature of the stabbings and the digital trail they say Kohberger vigorously scrubbed. Tonight at 6, we dig deeper into these details and what else witnesses say they noticed about Kohberger's strange behavior long before he was named a suspect.
It was an emotional day in court on Wednesday where many family and friends spoke publicly about the murders for the first time. Our Allie Tripke has more on what we heard from the 2 roommates who survived that terrifying night in Moscow.
That was the worst day of my life, and I know it always will be. Because of him, 4 beautiful, genuine, compassionate people were taken from this world.
Dylan Mortensen and Bethany Funke are the 2 surviving roommates from the University of Idaho murders in Moscow. Wednesday, they said speaking out brings justice. Mortensen sitting down to read her heavy and tearful statement in court, appearing to ask Latah County Prosecutor Bill Thompson to move forward in order to block her view of her friend's murderer.
I couldn't be alone. I had to sleep in my mom's bed because I was too terrified to close my eyes. Terrified that if I blinked, someone might be there.
During the investigation, Mortensen drew this picture for the police, detailing who she saw in the early morning hours of November 13th, 2022. That morning, both roommates and their friend Emily called 911 after they found their roommates dead.
911 location of your emergency. Hi, something is happening. Something's happened in our house. We don't know what. She's not waking up. They saw some man in their house last night.
That same friend who helped them make the emergency call, reading Funke's statement in the courtroom Wednesday.
For a long time, I could barely get out of bed. But one day I realized I have to live for them.
The families of the victims had different responses to the plea deal that the defendant took, avoiding the death penalty if convicted by a jury. Surviving victims Mortensen and Funke shared that they are glad their friend's murderer is now behind bars for life.
And while I will still live with this pain, at least I get to live my life. He will stay here, empty, forgotten, and powerless.
After hours of emotional testimony, the convicted killer uttering just a few brief words.
All right, Mr. Kohberger, you have an opportunity to make a statement if you wish to. I take it you are declining.
I respectfully decline.
Kohberger's defense team also providing no evidence at the sentencing. The University of Idaho releasing a statement yesterday afternoon, writing in part the sentencing of the man admitting to killing 4 young, ambitious vandals in their off-campus apartment on November 13, 2022, marks the end to a drawn-out criminal case and brings some sense of justice to our vandal family. We will not forget the 4 we lost on that fateful day. Kayla Gonzalez, Madison Mogan, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin. We hope healing can come with time. This is a story we've been following for you from the very beginning, and we'll continue to track new developments to bring you the very latest. You can always find our complete coverage on idahonews6.com. And join us this Friday night at 10 for a special newscast. Executive reporter Karen Lair will be taking you on a deeper dive into the key evidence in the case of Brian Kohberger.
Scott Dorval with your Idaho News 6 forecast.
Good evening, everyone. Temperatures are back to normal in Idaho. 94 degrees is the typical high temperature in Boise. We're probably going to touch 95 officially. We'll see over the next hour, but blue skies, no storms tonight for the Treasure Valley. Winds are north at 8 miles an hour. It's been a little breeze from time to time. Pretty typical. We've hit 95 in Mountain Home and Caldwell, 94 in Ontario. We've topped 80 in McCall today and close to 80 in Stanley. The only storms are well down to the south, right near the Idaho-Nevada border. They're coming to the north slowly, but again, they're not going to march to the north far enough. Even the cloud cover associated with those, maybe a little bit in Mountain Home and Glens Ferry. That's it. Otherwise, sunshine. The rest of the evening, enjoy it. Temperatures will cool down to 64 by overnight tonight. Again, no storms, no really gusty wind. And then coming up tomorrow, just like today, sunshine, hot, 95, a slight chance for some evening clouds and maybe a stray storm in the Owyhee Mountains. Let's shift our focus over to traffic now with Isaiah Sharp. How's it looking out there, Isaiah?
Well, when it comes to the Boise to downtown Meridian traffic route, it's going to take you the same amount of time, but across town a little bit longer. 31 minutes if you're traveling from downtown Boise to Meridian. You can see the connector, a big part of that. But let's shift our focus to the longer route. If you're going to Caldwell, it might take you just a little bit longer, 52 minutes. And a lot of that traffic congregated closer to the middle of I-84, closer to Meridian, heading into that 10-mile exit as per usual. And the traffic coming from the airport going into the main connector is also going to take some time. You can see all of that red right there, and our traffic camera is showing a lot of congestion. So make sure you're driving safe out there.
I'm ABC's Perry Russell in Washington. A high-stakes meeting today between the Department of Justice and Ghislaine Maxwell. That story coming up. A high-stakes meeting today in Tallahassee, Florida.
Do you have anything to say today?
Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche walking into the U.S. Attorney's office to speak with Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein's convicted co-conspirator. Blanche is President Trump's former criminal defense attorney and says he wants to know if Ghislaine Maxwell has information about anyone who has committed crimes against victims. Maxwell is serving a 20-year sentence and has been trying to get out on appeal ever since. Her attorney today.
We're looking forward to a productive day.
The Wall Street Journal reports Blanche and Attorney General Pam Bondi informed President Trump back in May his name appears multiple times in the Epstein files. The Journal reports other high-profile names are also in the Epstein files, but appearing in them is not a sign of wrongdoing. ABC's Catherine Falders questioning the president last week.
Did she tell you at all that your name appeared in the file?
She's given us just a very quick briefing. And in terms of the credibility of the different things that they've seen.
Bondi now says nothing in the files warranted further investigation or prosecution, adding, as part of our routine briefing, we made the president aware of the findings.
The fact that he was informed and the decision was made to refuse to release the files smacks of a cover-up.
On Capitol Hill, as more Republicans call for the Epstein files to be released.
Just put everything out, make it as transparent as you can.
Republican Congressman James Comer leading the charge for the House Oversight Committee, issuing a subpoena to depose Maxwell and plans to subpoena the Department of Justice to release the Epstein files.
We're not doing that for any political reasons. When we go home and listen to our constituents, they're very interested in the Epstein files.
The meeting today lasting 6 hours. Maxwell's attorney says she answered all of the questions and answered them honestly. He did not say if there would be another meeting. Perry Russell, ABC News, Washington.
I'm your Canyon County neighborhood reporter Victoria Rodriguez at the opening day of the Canyon County Fair. Stay tuned to take a look at all the fun we're having here today.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Scott Rovell. If you've got plans to go camping or hiking or fishing this weekend, I'm going to take a look at the thunderstorm threat that you've got depending where you're headed. All that's coming up in my extended forecast.
I'm your Canyon County neighborhood reporter Victoria Rodriguez live at the Canyon County Fair's opening day. Families have been enjoying games, food, and rides all day long. Take a look at what fairgoers are saying. From the moment gates opened, people wasted no time getting in line for rides, food, and everything in between. Beyond the carnival games and rides, the fair features a strong lineup of local vendors selling lots of fair food.
We had some burgers and they were pretty good. Awesome.
The fair has something for everyone, whether you're here for the snacks, the music, or the adrenaline rush.
I'm freaked out, dude. I just went on that.
Super fun.
Yeah. It's really fun.
We had a good time.
It's a summer tradition in Canyon County, and for many families, it's a must-do every year.
My favorite ride is that one over here.
Now celebrating its 139th year, the Canyon County Fair continues to draw big crowds with local food, live music, and activities for all ages, bringing the community together year after year. And that's not where all the fun ends. Tonight, country music star Ian Munsick will be hitting the main stage. And that's not all you can do, right, Leslie? You've been hanging out with the animals all week?
Yeah, I've been learning so much about 4-H and FFA exhibitors and the hard work that they put in for months. So make sure to look out for us at live at 6 p.m. talking about all the fun that they've been doing and having. So make sure to check us out. Also, Scott, the weather looks so beautiful. It feels really, really good. What can we expect for the weekend and the rest of the week?
Well, thanks, Victoria. Leslie, yeah, I can see the blue skies behind you. There's blue skies behind me right now, and we've got more heat coming. Just like this is what you'd expect this time of year. Canyon County right now running about 95 degrees, and that's a normal high temperature. So normal heat coming up for tomorrow. Slight chance for a storm in the evening, but it's so minimal. I don't think it's going to happen. We're going to keep the blue skies around for most locations, and so heat likely through the weekend. It might come down a couple degrees at the Canyon County Fair as we head towards Saturday and Sunday, maybe by 2 to 4 degrees. Just a little bit noticeable late in the day. But look at this as we go through the entire day. You see almost nothing moving, no cloud cover whatsoever. It's getting really dry outside. Humidity down to 16%. We're at 94 degrees. Again, that's normal this time of year. Light breeze. I expect temperatures to stay pretty hot for the rest of the evening if you have any outdoor plans. Here are the latest numbers between 93. Caldwell showing up at that 95. Nampa 93, 94. Boise 87 in Idaho City right now. We're still running now about 6 to 8 degrees warmer than they were yesterday at this time. So we've brought these temperatures up to normal, to just above normal, and should stay about the same way tomorrow. So you see what's happening today? Just expect the same thing when you go outside tomorrow. No real changes. Some thunderstorms forming down there, the border here. Nothing major going on. There's cooler weather to the north in Canada. We get a slight dip in temperatures that nudges in over the weekend, but that's really it. No big change here with that. Thunderstorms will stay to the south. Tomorrow they're going to creep a little further north into Owyhee County. This is the western edge of some very hot air. You see right here. I'm going to whiten out. The core of that hot air is actually along the east coast. Is a double-barreled high-pressure system that has been baking the east. And when you add the heat and the humidity coming off the Gulf of America here, that brings in very high heat indices, and that's what's going to be continuing as we go through the next couple of days here. So there's all kinds of advisories going on. I show you this map, and there's the moisture coming out of the Gulf, and you see the heat indices not as high as they were yesterday. They're getting rain in New Orleans, but I'm feeling above 100 degrees. If you're not from the east, this is not the time to visit because you don't want to experience that humidity if you've not experienced it before. So heat advisories, and in the middle here, extreme heat warnings from Nashville westward, St. Louis, and just east of Oklahoma City and north of Oklahoma City as well. So we've got the core of that heat, very hot weather, but this is what's going to happen over the next 2 weeks. That ridge of high pressure is going to be migrating to the west, and by, again, 2 weeks from now, not this coming weekend or next weekend, But the following weekend, we could have all of the heat that's been back east come right across the west. Now, we're going to leave the humidity behind, so we're going to dry out. We're going to have hot temperatures. This is when we have that chance, if this occurs, to get those temperatures at 105, 106, that type of weather. If a high pressure ridge develops right there, that right there is the potential for 108, 109 degrees as well. So it's possible, but it's a long ways off. We'll have to see if the weather pattern actually does behave that way. Temperatures in the 80s, tomorrow in the 80s. You see it dip just a little bit over the weekend down to 81 for McCall now, then back to the upper 80s. Next week, if you've got a vacation plans and you're spending it in McCall, a good week for it because it looks pretty amazing outside. Here's this evening, just generally clear skies, and then tomorrow evening there's a slight chance, actually in the morning, might wake up to a little bit of cloud cover early on in the morning. Late in the day, thunderstorms closer to Silver City. And there's a slight chance of a sprinkle going towards Homedale, but I don't really think it's going to be much of an issue at all. So we take a look at that forecast here. And for the Treasure Valley, temperatures tomorrow just like today. 95 in Boise, could touch 97 in Emmett, maybe 97 in Weiser. And there's that slight chance of a shower trying to make it in, but it's probably not going to happen. We're just going to stay hot and mostly dry with a little bit of cloud cover maybe popping up late in the day. Down to 93 Saturday and 92 on Sunday, so the temperatures drop just a little bit. Then they're going to come back up, and we're going to spike with a peak of some heat around Wednesday of next week and get close to 100 degrees. After that, next weekend, the temperatures are going to dip again, and then that 2 weeks away, temperatures could be well over 100.
Coming up in tonight's Love Your Neighborhood, Sophia Cruz takes us inside the Boise Aquarium.
Neighborhood, brought to you by ICCU.
This week's Love Your Neighborhood is the Aquarium of Boise, where you can come and get up close and personal with some sea life. So cute.
This is our largest snake. Her name is Freya. And so Freya is 10 feet long from head to tail. She weighs about 30 pounds. The Aquarium of Boise is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and we are a community-based public aquarium. I've been doing marine science for 27 years. I originally started at the Aquarium of the Pacific in Long Beach, California when I was 17, and then I moved to beautiful Caldwell, Idaho in 2008 and helped start the aquarium here in 2011. It's a busy time, especially in the summer. Lots of opportunities for people to interact with the rays. We have 5 rays here total. It's a really good opportunity for people to kind of see a lot of stuff they wouldn't normally see in Idaho. We mostly have tropical species here, from saltwater to freshwater. We have snakes and lizards and birds and amphibians and axolotls and frogs, and it's always our goal and our hope to expand and build bigger into the future. And so this is a public feed tank. It's fun to just like rip off a seaweed square, and then they can hold it underwater and they'll eat it right out of your hand. Most of the comments we get from the general public is the interactivity that they mostly don't get at some of the other aquariums they might visit. We're not supported by the state, we're not funded by the city, and so we're completely reliant upon community donations and community support in order to care for our operation, take care of our animals, maintain our exhibits, upgrade our exhibits, and so without the community, we wouldn't have a public aquarium. We just want to be our own individual community-focused aquarium.
Be sure to come check out all the fun exhibits they have for you and your family. Sophia Cruz reporting from Boise, Idaho News 6. Oh, hello.
Here's a final check at that forecast. Tomorrow looks like a carbon copy of today. Mid-90s, about 95 in Boise. So what you had today, you will likely have tomorrow. A slight chance for some mountain storms in the evening in the higher trend, but very isolated. Over the weekend, temperature dips just a couple degrees. Might be noticeable, but barely. I still think we'll see sunshine. Still a chance for some storms in the mountains. We're going to have to watch that closely. And then maybe near 100 Tuesday, Wednesday before cooling a bit before next weekend. I'll be back on Idaho News 6 at 6 o'clock for a complete update to this extended forecast. In the meantime, thanks so much for joining us, everyone. Have a great evening, and we'll see you later tonight.